kind of a little bit random that what we need. I'm a little bit in going in different directions what we need to do and what we want to do, but pardon me. The first thing we need is kind of getting our freighter missions checked out and see what we got out of them, and then see if we can send some new ones out. That is the first thing, and then let's take it from there. I was tempted to kind of just run some. We have plenty of copper, so I was actually thinking of actually making some chromatic metal, and then maybe do a little bit of repair if we could do that before we start out. That was activated, and that's normal copper, so let's put that over here, and then just let that, see how much we can get out of it in time it takes to actually look at the missions, which should be back and fine. So that can boil there a little bit. And I went the wrong way, of course. Of course I did. That's kind of a must in a freighter. You have to run the wrong way. So this is one of the consoles where we have 5 of our ships out, frigates out. So let's see what that brings back. Storage augmentation, that's good, even whether it's for the radar or for the starship, it's actually good. That's what we like to see from these missions, that we actually get something like that handed out. We get a lot of materials here, so that's okay. And that's very often on long balanced ones, you actually get quite a bit of different things. Activated emerald, that is kind of good. It's something we will need at some point. So, and a little bit of coins as well, that is not bad. So this was a 25 hours mission, so it should really bring something back. Units 208. That was not much coinage, but okay. I think I ever gotten antimatter in missions before, but it's not a bad thing. So that was a lot of things. So let's look at the freighter, what came in. 830 bronze. I'm going to chop. I'm actually going to do it the fast way. Indium, that's the same as copper for blue star systems. That is really not bad. We're going to save that. Unedited is one we can actually make ourselves. So I'm actually going to put that for selling. Magnetized ferrite, that goes into the storage. This is for the Starship, so we're going to put it on the Starship when we get to a space system. Cryopump, very valuable, 4.5 million, so I'm actually going to sell that. This one as well. Deactivated emerald, I'm going to save that for later. That one should go in there as well. Gold go in there. These we need to refine. And we have a salvage frigate one as well. That one needs to be refined, but that can be done later on. We need something to build more fuel. Okay, so we move that around, and I need to find the other room with it's straight here. Let's see what we got out of that. If it's just as good or better or worse, well. We need to do some farming. There's an interesting thing coming in from this mission. We'll look at that in a moment. Yeah, that one. It's if you have that on you and go into deep space, you might call cosmic megafauna. We will make it at some point and try that out. 1.3 million from that mission. That is actually not bad. So that was okay. To find my way around. I'm missing that part. Oh, let's see, what do we want? This is basically trading, so let's put them on the Starship as well. So we have 1,100 fuel. See what missions is up. We might not have enough fuel for them, but if we take some which is not too long, it should actually be fine. So we have plenty of combat ones. So if we take 5 combat, 300 tons fuel, we just sent that out. Industrial, we don't have full trade or either, so I'll actually take the balanced. Let's see, one exploration, one support, one industrial, one combat, and one trade. Got 5,300 tons. So let's leave it with that for now. And then see, maybe later we can send another one out when we've been out and about. So let's go and see how much chromatic metal we got out of it while we got quite a bit, keeping it on the freighter. So I know that it's probably not going to be enough to repair all ships, but at least we get them kind of started. So is that ours? No, it's not. It's a sea fighter, which could be bought. So I start from an end. This was the latest one I got, and it is very unrepaired. So let's quickly run through what we can. And I'm fully aware that we might not be able to. Sodium nitrate, we don't have enough. It's absolutely fine. I know there's things like paraffinium I don't have in stock, and platinum, that is one I always end up being short on. I know I can make it. I can actually reveal to you how to make it if you're interested in that. So actually get quite a good bit out of this pure ferrite. We are short on as well. Could make some of that as well. Actually, I will. So this is kind of my way of getting new ships. It's very often I get them from crashes, and the reason is that it doesn't cost me direct money. You can argue that the wiring looms I pay for, but other than that, and I try to be a little bit savvy around it. As well. So most materials are grinded anyway, so that's okay. I don't feel I pay a lot for it, and the value of a ship like this is actually quite high compared. So they are up in around 15 to 20, 25 million just for a C-class, so it's not the cheapest you can get. a little bit stupid I didn't put the refiner on while we went down. Well, that's my stupidity. So a lot of this is actually gotten away. Some of these things I actually can make as well. So it's not as bad as it could be. Of course, there are things that I don't have. And one of them is platinum. But the chromatic metal, which was actually refined from the copper we found last time, so it is just about stocking up on that. I'm going to leave these for now. We don't have any more chromatic metal, so we got quite a bit on this one. This is our ship. I'm going to sit in it so I don't by mistake teleport off the freighter and end up with a wrong ship that might or might not be able to fly. So we have all the things we need to sell. I'm not quite sure with all of these things, anything which some of the uranium could actually go off. We have plenty of uranium, but it is not bad to have in stock, believe me. So I'm going to check something with the refiner, see if we can actually make some platinum. We might or might not be able. So what you need for that is gold and silver. So do we have any gold? We have plenty of silver. Plenty of gold. So I know I constantly end up in a situation where I need it. So gold and silver can be farmed. So it's not overly critical to have it. You need a lot. Again, repair also take gold. So one of each of these becomes one platinum. So we can actually make as much as we have silver, and that is fine because silver we can get relatively easy if we start farming for it. The thing is, it doesn't show how bad the value actually is, but platinum is roughly 505 units per platinum. Silver is a 186, and gold is 353. So if you calculate them, they are actually more worth than the platinum which comes out of it. So it's not good business to make all your silver and gold to platinum for sales purposes, but for what you need for repair, It's absolutely fine. It can be tricky actually to find it in larger quantities, or at least I have not been able to do that. Someone might have a recipe how to get it, and fine, I'll take that. And if anyone has something to comment on that, please use the chat. Everyone can use it, and I'm absolutely fine. You can also just say hello. That's also fine, and I will reply. I know this takes time, and stupid time sometimes, so it is. It's one of the things with the game which sometimes annoys me a little bit, is you have to sit and wait. And I wish they could put something like a queue on, and you told the system to combine silver and gold, use all the silver, put it back in the storage compartment when done, take the next line which I have put up and make that for me. That would be nice. Even if you could do it offline, but well, that might be dragging it a little bit too far. So now we should actually have, and I'm going to run another repair run in the end, so hopefully we have, so we can get some of the ships finished off. I think 3 is useful at the moment, and we have 4 or 5, so we have Fighter, Solar, Shuttle, Explorer, and Hauler. So that's 5 we should have. So we have 3 which works out of 5, and I kind of need to start putting some equipment on those as well. But I think we will dedicate some time in another session for that. Well, we might actually do some in the end of this session, because I have a lot of things in the storage, a lot of upgrades, so we might actually be able to run through some of that. But at least we now have quite a good chunk of platinum for any repairs we might or might not need. So I put it in the storage container for now, and we know where it is. I'm going to put that one on. I don't need to. I'm not so scared if we should lose that. So we were at the unedited system last time, and that's where we are going. So now we can teleport directly from the freighter, which I find is one of the best things. I will later call the freighter up with us as we move through the galaxy, but for now it's not overly important, and we can travel around as we like. But I do like to have the freighter close by. So I'm tempted just to buy it in, because we have a lot of things to sell. That one we are sitting on. I want to see if we can find a repository and maybe get much more out of it. So the same goes with that. I might be wrong, but it's worth trying. So everything we have was here. Those are low here, so I'm sitting on them until we come to a system which are paying on the plus side. But we need to go over and put a... That's a nice Explorer, even though it's a C1. Put a storage on the fighter so we can get a technology slot more on that. I'm a little bit sorry about my voice today. It seems like I've been drinking yesterday. I didn't. But that would explain. No, I wasn't at a football match either, so yeah, that was the wrong one I clicked. So I actually want the technology because that's one way of start building the ship up, making sure we have place for it. We have been here, so no exosuit slot. So let's have a look at the system. If I remember right, there was a lot of Sentinel infested planets, so my plan is actually going directly to warp and see where we go then. You've cut up. Well, let's see what that brings us to. To boldly go. So I would love to if I can get any sort of lock on anything. To shoot at me. Get a little bit away from the freighters. Just fly through the ship. Every time I try that, I get haunted. is worse than fighting sentinels. Holy moly. So I actually damaged my ship more by flying into the freighters than than the enemy did. Holy moly. Worries. Oh dear. Someone forgot to turn off the oven. Oh, luckily there's someone downstairs which deal with it. Well, I'm trying to find which freighter it is. Must be that one. It's nice, I'm getting a text, sorry. Well, that's normally a sign that food is done when the fire smoke alarm goes off. But nothing. For some reason, they have put a heat alarm just where you open your oven. So when you have something in the oven and open it, it most often set off the alarms. And they are linked, so they go on all floors. So I looked at the ship, and it's a sea freighter, so I'm not going to go for that. I'll take the reward. Which very often is gold, so that's one thing when you collect for your hoarding, or at least I do. You always get a lump, which is quite nice to just fill it up. So we also got a storage module for our that one. I better. What? Okay. We got a cargo bulkhead for our freighter, so that is not the worst. Some of it I put on the starship. Just so I don't carry it around when we are on planet. So, as usual, we go to the space station first, if I can aim at it. probably shouldn't try to pronounce these names, but I do like trying. It's always about trying to compare with languages you know. Actually, I don't think there's anything they can give me which would be useful. Underwater thermal radiation. We have that filled up with S-class, so ship, no. Let's look at the weapon. It's nothing interesting. Still looking for some scanner related. Not many S-class. Yeah, what is that ship? I need to look at that ship. That looks interesting. It's just a hauler. Okay. C-class hauler. Okay. You will notice as you come around in the world that there is a lot of different ships. You can find some is looking very, very good, interesting. And you might all even fall in love with some of them and say, oh, wow, that's my ship. And you will see some in between, which is absolutely the kind of, what is that? That's horrible. I would never fly that. So he didn't have anything to trade for, but he gave me units. Nah. It was not enough I gave him, so yeah. I'm not going to. I can't go in here until I build the Atlas Pass version 3. I need some. What is it I need? It is. I have researched it. Oh, it's Emerald. The emerald I have is activated, so it won't substitute, unfortunately. Golden fighter. So there's no need to go into that room because there is no nanites. Do we need any more maps for now? No, we're good. Another thing which would have been nice was that if we could, for instance, just put some sort of note on the different space stations, but yeah. That's not possible either. So I need to refuel my coffee. It's not only the spaceship which needs fuel, I do as well. So let's look at the planets. What we have. Eclator. So copper, gold and silver, high sentinel. Not really in the mood for sentinels. This one there. Unknown moon. That looks nice. Arctic. I'm going to do a little bit of farming here because we need tritium. Pirate is coming. This is a system with a lot of war in it, so I would say I let him come to me, not. Oh, he's already shooting at me. Sentinels. Why are they chasing me? What happened? Did I hit the space station or something like that? Can't really. That seemed way too rough for me, so let me get away from here. So let's just fill that up. is a more peaceful system, so damn. I don't find it any shame to run if you feel that the opposition is stronger than you. I might have hit the space station or something when I was trying to farm, but I'm not even sure. I am not really sure. Chromatic metal and carpet and water. Wow, I don't have that. I don't have that. Damn. It's an A-fighter. That was not really what I wanted to happen, but well, sometimes there's surprises going around. That's one way of starting the day. So, just looking at the multi-tool one. An A1. Kind of looks cool. I would like something I can use. I'm not talking to you. I'm going to take these though. And I'll talk to him. Broadcast on what? So it seems like I did the right thing. Happy to help. Sometimes. need some more words. Research. A pulse engine module. Yeah, that's really what I need. Oh well. The same as with the gigs, there's nothing in there we can use. So no need to sell anything. The only thing which I like. Oh, we did actually have. Wow, the wiring loom is even cheaper here. But I'm not buying any right now. I got plenty. We did have these, they're still in minus, so we'll just keep them as they are. Very colorful ships here. A-B fighter. A-B hauler. 63 million. That's a hauler as well. There's another B, 57 million. It's a lot of coinage we would need, but we will go down that route at some point, but not yet. Copper dioxide, so that actually is useful. We need to farm some copper, we need to, dioxide is always useful, and see what else we can find on this planet. It will be cold. And it's a mountainous one. Or is it? Maybe not so bad as I thought as a house. So that might be a good place to start, to stop. What is that? It's actually okay, please. Permafrost. So it's only minus 57 degrees. That's not too bad. I do not think the animal is on this side. It's okay. I have a feeling we will do more skins around here. So B-class trade, stock transfer. What's in that circle there? Well, I missed that it was nanites on the wall. That's not a good sign. He might not have anything interesting, but kind of have to look what they have. We actually need a couple of these for repairs, so I'll buy one. Glass I can make myself. Can't remember what I needed glass for, but oh, there is the guy to talk to. So I should not have asked him for coordinates to where that naughty water was. Though kind of rather wanted to find out where it was. Something I need to avoid, then it's better to know where it is than you stumble into something which you don't want to meet. At least that's my thoughts. Go to 7. I don't know if we will be around long enough to pick up. But everything is a possibility, I would say so. Whatever we get is fine. I'm a firm believer that every little helps, no matter what it is. Worst case in this game is that if you get too much of something you don't feel you can use it, you can always sell it. It will become coins at some point. So should we try a map game? See what we get. I've been asked if there's a reason I only do 2-3 on each planet, and my experience is that if you keep getting the same result, which is not useful, then you might as well go somewhere else. Or, as I have done a couple of times, just fly over the planet, because they sometimes give you much more than the maps. Sorry, charts. Notice there is different things in between which might or might not be useful, depending what you're looking for, really. But a distress beacon can mean a ship, or it might mean someone has crashed his ship and needs help. That's not the most economical, beneficial thing to encounter, but it normally gives you some improvement in standing with the different factions, so it's not overly bad. But as this is a planet without sentinels, then I will see if I can find some copper so I can repair our emergency warp. So we have here a sea hauler, and to be honest, I think we have one already. So yeah, that was the one we attempted to repair. So I will just do a scrap run with this one and get the money out of it. That, as at least we know, is useful. I'm actually curious, so I'll try to get information from the black box. Yeah. So again, I hurt myself and get something. which is kind of useful with some of the other ships. So it doesn't have only many slots open, so I'll just claim the ship and we'll see if I can repair the I don't have pure ferrite, but that's okay. So I can make that, I can make that, and I can make pure ferrite. So nothing is so bad that we can't get out of it. It's all cheap things we use for this, so that's fine. It would give a good profit to actually scrap this. So this one is actually the easiest to repair, because it's one of those things you normally have. So let's go and scrap this ship. It's always interesting to see what you get out of it when you do it. Where is the space station? I'd rather not fly through 11 hours away. So it's not away. I'd rather not fly through a asteroid belt without shields. That is one of these things that doesn't really sound healthy. Do yourself a favor before you ever scrap a ship. Just pay attention if there's anything in the cargo hold, because I have actually made the mistake that it's a little bit stupid. I had by mistake putting things in it, and then I scrapped it and I realized, oh bugger, you should not have done that. So that's a good million worth of scrap. It's fine. So we get our solar ship for some reason when we do this. Nice looking, but oh well. I don't know why I'm looking at the different ships, because I kind of have decided that's not what we're going for yet. It's fine-ish. So we go and sell the scrap we got out of it. spool of nano cables. And we got a storage augmentation out of it as well. It's going to be beneficial for our fighter. So we suddenly have another craft than we started with, but that's actually fine. I know it's only C modules and they're not really worth anything, but then suddenly when I'm flying around with it, then I'm not doing something stupid. I'm going back to the planet we came from. And I'm going to call my fighter because with my luck at the moment I run into fighting all the time. Showing me the distress signal, but I don't see it on the map. Which is absolutely fine. I'll just land and swap ship. So I just got scammed. I'm really in the spotlight of the authorities at the moment. I don't know if I have done something I shouldn't have done. If I have, then it's not the first time. So let's take a little walk. This was what I actually warned people of doing, but you see. Don't do as I do, do as I say. Isn't that what we always tell our children? I realized one thing that probably should have done a little bit more on this save. We kind of ignored the atlas, which is also the main storyline. So I'm actually going to do that a little bit more when I encounter it. For some reason I didn't have that on. So I'm actually not scared of you. You're smaller than me. Whatever that means. I'm not always sure what the different designation and things mean, so I must admit I try to actually see how they react to me. If they start looking threatening or something, then well, maybe we should try to see if there's a drop pod somewhere. I would guess there would be on this planet. I really find things which is far away. So, we drop pod. At least that's a free slot, free-ish. You kind of use some stuff for it, but it's much less than the prices otherwhere. Jesus. Really want me to hit something, doesn't it? And I'm very good at hitting trees and other things around. Cobalt and ionized cobalt. Interesting. Actually need copper, but I haven't seen any deposits. Should be here. We have actually what we need. That's kind of nice. So at the moment we have plenty of them up there, so let's just fill the expensive one in. I thought it was bigger than the one we scanned earlier, so good. This is odd, but some planets are like that. If we search one of these again. Not a distress signal, okay. Don't drink and drive, or fly. So, what do we get here? Anything interesting? So, I think get any lock on it. That means someone is walking around. He's there. And they don't want me to touch their planes. I have learned my lesson. Okay. to fight on his behalf. Okay. Okay, I'm sailing up and down here. What? Does that mean there's more? Well, sometimes you get a little bit confused. Well, I do. Because the message was a little bit double-edged, I would say, because it seemed like there was more, and then tell him that we killed the pirate, or at least shot him down. 1000 for that. It's not overly bad. Is there any copper nearby? I would like some copper. Okay, let's fly there. There's not really weather to run around in your knickers. Okay, that was not copper, it was dark side. So I actually saw the wrong one, but I'll still take this. It's one thing which is very handy because that fuels the protection on these planets, the cold ones. So will not hear any bad word from me that we ran into that. It actually seems to be loads of dark side on this planet, so could stock really up on it, but it's not really what we need to think about right now. Animals screaming somewhere. Hope I hope it's not one of those we haven't scanned, which is eating the others. Because then they might be hungry and come for us as well. So I'll just use some of it immediately. So I could see they were actually dropping. Must have hit something. Kind of a nice copper one, this one. It's a little bit funny when you scan the planet from space and you say, oh, it got copper, dioxide, what's the last one, magnetized ferrite. You create a mental image that, okay, I can farm this and this and this. Then you come down on the planet and those things you actually wanted to farm is not the one which has the most on the planet, because it doesn't say. It's not like it comes up with 75% copper, 10% dioxide, and so on. No, it's kind of random what there is. So you end up in these situations where you actually don't really know what you end up with. Even though you have an idea that what would be on the planet, it doesn't always comply to your thoughts. Which again, I find it's fine, because if everything was predictable, the game would end up being a little bit where you would know all along what happens, what can I expect. So we need to make some chromatic metals so we can fix our warp thingy. I do not like to fly too much around without that, because such law is you need it and it's not working. Then what? Well, then either you fight or find other ways out of the situation. Space station sometimes can be. Yeah, it was the warp zone I needed to make. I hope it's only one and there we go. So that's back. What I really need to get is counterfeit circuits. I have no clue where to get them from right now. So what are we up to here? There was actually more copper, but I don't think I will chase for that. Was also a house. So let's take a look at the house and see what it is. Might be something we can use, or might not. Confused. You won't be after this. entrance was in the other end. Not sure what this actually is. Observatory. Okay, that might actually be useful. So that sometimes can show us things which can be useful. Oh, let's see what this shows. Oh, there's a code. Oh. So there's none starting with 6. That would be my first guess. A new world inside the infinite void. Well, let's see what else there is in this building. Well, I can actually open these doors, so... Nanites. I like nanites. Can pick up some carbon, but I'm not too fussed. If anyone needs a blind man, I'm there for you. So you could choose to pick up the carbon, but I can't really be bothered. So just getting the charted. So I'm actually tempted to go and see what that was. It showed ancient building or something like that. It's on another planet, so let's go to space. Yeah, that's what happened when you push the wrong button sometimes. So it's down there. sentinels here, so I'll probably get into trouble again. But it's a very colorful planet. It's not too warm. Observant sentinel might not be too bad. Different animals. Oh. Just take the knowledge stones first. The reason for that is if I should have to quickly run away, then I already have them. Why I would have to run away, but thing is, you never know. Okay, let's see what this come up with. Seek knowledge of the past. I'm turning into a Ferengian. It's all about money now. Actually, I know the usefulness of money, of course. But I also know if you need them, you can grind them, so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can you chillax a little bit? knowledge stones up there. Well, let's find out what is hiding here. That's now I'm about to jinx it and say this is actually going relatively chilled. What do we get here? Question is always, is it something in the million range or is it hundreds of thousands? I could really use with a repository now, but don't think I can find that with the maps I have. Oh, that might actually pop that up. Shelter detectors. Actually, what is that? Is that something we can use? Magnetized ferret. You know, to be honest, it would be silly not to grab it when we're here. We do use it sometimes, so it's not totally waste of time to take it. It's not worth much, but it's actually more worth time because you have to refine it to get it, and that can actually take a little bit of time to do that. So you save yourself a little bit of time grabbing these kind of things. Don't have to take a lot, but just get a little bit here and there, then you're actually good. So there, close by. It's a sentinel pillar. That's not really what I want. However, when you later in the game need certain things from sentinels, this could be a good place to actually fight your way to them, but to be honest, you need to really be up for it. That is not something I'm going to excel in. Is there another one? Trading post. Trading posts are very often useful if you want to go for upgrade your ship, because that's where they would come. The same with repositories. There's a lot of traffic going there, and you can be lucky. And buck. Yeah, I managed to kill myself. That is perfect. Oh dear. I am not entirely sure what happened. So this is blasted. This is not good. This is really not good. So I have to find my grave to get all my stuff. That was really a stupid thing I've got to do there. Not even sure what happened, but I'm such a muppet sometimes. So I better don't do it the same thing again. Is my grave there? What the? What the actual fuck? Damn. Damn. How the fuck do I get that? The problem is, I don't have anything. This has everything as it should have. I'm confused. So why is my grave? Oh, is it there? Not there. So I managed to get everything back I had by flying into it. Okay. I did not know that would be enough. Don't want a pillar. Okay. Then you can speculate, how did it end up there? That is kind of weird, but then we have one experience more under the belt. How to die in a trade station. So bear with me a sec, because I like to have things in certain places. There we go. Okay. So we didn't lose anything. That's always... It's good. Very good. So, rule number 1, don't be a muppet. I'm very good at being a muppet. Bum 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 bum. I should have a vignette or something like that and play when a muppet. Was there anything I needed to sell? Is there anything I need to buy? No. I'm still looking for a repository. I might not get it. Oh, there even fallen more here. Okay. An interesting ship. That's a solar ship. See here, so nothing to see. Don't go here, you might die. Just be me. So let's see what else I can do to kill myself. I sometimes do that just to think. A little bit shaken after this experience. So, what is the best thing we can do? Do you think it showed there was something else here? Going to try to get that because that is very useful. I'm not sure how passive the sentinels actually are. I haven't seen any yet, so this at least is something I need. Badly. There is rarely a lot in the deposits. So if the sentinels are passive, I might actually try to farm some more. Hello. So he's coming this way, so I'm going that way. something. Did I not? Oh, it's the trading post. Don't go there, it's dangerous. Just realized something I never. Scan these either. And these. But I'm actually not going to shoot them because shooting is attracting sentinels, so I'm actually going to take a calculated approach to this. Of course, I'm trying to kill myself, but apart from that, do not hope any psychologist or psychiatrist is listening to me when I'm talking like that. I am merely talking about in game, not in real life. So. Beautiful purple grass on this planet. I wonder if that's what you see if you have taken something you shouldn't take. Kind of remind me of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds or something. In that direction. Been scanned by a sentinel, but I haven't done anything bad in his eyes yet, so he left me alone. There's a reason I'm not using charts, because it already is telling us something and that might kind of mess it up. I have a feeling this might be paraffinium as well. Whoop. That was correct. Such a lovely green-grey color. Hello. So he's scanning me, so I scan him. I will say keep an eye on the sentinels, because they suddenly come back and they start behaving sometimes more aggressively, and that it depends on their settings, which I have no clue how to actually read that, if it's even possible. But on planets where they are supposedly aggressive, then they might start shooting at you as soon as you try to farm something. These seems like they are just looking and going away again. So hopefully I can get this bunch without issues, and then I'm happy to leave and see what else is in this system. We got 500 profinium out of it, so that is better than none. I'm actually just leaving this planet. One there, very close. Planets are so close they actually touch each other. Oh, I think I'm going to do the farming now, because I got kind of interrupted last time. It almost got me killed. Very important to get charge up, build up, because your freighters need fuel. Well, rather your frigates, so take a little bit of time sometimes, and just go through asteroids, and you also get silver and gold, so there is other benefits doing it. The only thing I would say, don't try this with a ship without shield, because you might actually hit something. Now I can see there's a whole fleet there with frigates and freighters. So I'm actually going to see if there's something we can hire for our own fleet. Oh, there's quite a lot. What are they? Well, I know what they are, but what type are they? Have a little bit of money, so let's look around and see if we can find something. Science, exploration. I'm going to take one. Not the primary thing we need, but let's see what else comes. exploration. No, thank you. I badly need trade vessels. So that's the primary thing at the moment, is to try to find some trade ones. More signs. Very low in the... It seems, unfortunately, they are very often around the same general. So when the first one you find is what the next one would be as well, and so on. Why are you so low? Or are you on the other side of the planet? Actually. So there's a mining vessel. We actually need all of them. So let's take that. And we're going to wait until we can find trade once. So more inspiration. There's more over there. Should we waste some time and have a look at them? Might be what we need. One pops up. Interesting. Okay. I wasn't close enough. So what are you? Exploration, no thank you. that. I actually need one more of them, so I'll take that. 21. Need to. So we have to go for trade. This is the one I already looked at, isn't it? Let's not waste much more time on that. Been there, so let's just take a trip past the space station. We have a storage compartment for the ship, so we can put that on. I have a feeling, it might be wrong, but I have a feeling that if you want more trade frigates, you should probably go to a gig system and look. I might be wrong. So to sell anything. The prices we've seen in this all over this system has been the same, so I actually don't think it would be beneficial, so let's go and look at something else. This way, what is that? What is this one? That's Mars. Copper rusted metal. Aggressive sensor, so I'm actually tempted to move on. What is the next system? It was a big jump to take, but I think it might be worth it. The next one suggested was also coax, and I think I want to look at something else. So we've all 40 times. Okay. So I'm a little bit curious what we find here. It's a Viking system, I believe, so probably combat or something in that direction. Trade. That we need. Could use a couple more of that kind. Industrial, and we have plenty of them for now. There's one more there. Exploration. So we've got one here which was useful. Okay, Paradise Planet that could be useful. Where is the starbase? Let's go there first. Close to the beach. Hearing things I don't hear. So my curiosity wins again. Something is teasing me at the moment. Another trade. Books. That is actually good. As I said, it seems like many of them is in the same range, not a combat. We don't need that, so not going to take just to take. It's quite important you get a proper balance in your fleet. Exploration, we have enough of that at the moment. Where were they last two? They were up there. Someone could probably tell me how that you can see what the different ships are. I'm actually not very good at that. Not even in my own industrial. That was the last one. They were almost on top of each other. One day. You know, I saw that. I'd get a call while we fly to. Whoa. It very quickly cut the communication, which is kind of annoying. So when you're moving, if you're not fully on top on it, then actually tempted to take this. It's quite good stats. So no more industrial. And now space station, because I need to get some more coal. Then we'll look at that paradise planet. So I'm going to stay in the plane for a second because I need to take a short break, but I'll be quickly back.